So my novel's coming out on September 8th, Stitched, and I have been dealing with a wild thing that I did not know this was a thing in the world, but I'm sure every author deals with it very regularly, and that is that I get an insane number of just absolute AI slop emails from people. And it's like literary agents or various people who email me, and it's the same format, every single one of their emails. Like, do these emails actually work on anyone? They all start and they're like, hey, Eli, I wanted to reach out because Stitched caught my eye, my book. It's always like, Stitched caught my eye. And then the next paragraph starts with, I'll just read you one. What immediately caught my attention, they always say that, what immediately caught my attention. And then what follows is like the stupidest thing you've ever, clearly it's not written by a human being, let alone somebody who has actually read the book, because it's always like, what immediately caught my attention is that this is a book that's about, and then it's like a regurgitation of like the blurb about what the book is about on Amazon or Barnes and Noble or whatever. It's like, what immediately caught my attention is that you wrote a book about older quilters preparing for a competition and found family, blah, blah, and it just like, it's AI slop that just combines all of the blurbs, and it's just like, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, I would really like to know more about what made you write this book that I absolutely loved, that I have not read, because by the way, the book isn't even out yet. So like this person didn't even get it. So I get these emails. I literally get like 15 of them a day. And fortunately, I can like almost immediately, because I'm getting a lot of emails from actual human beings that are also interested in various like, events and other things. And I can, within like 3 seconds, I'm like AI slop versus human being that like is actually engaging with me on a normal level. And so I can like pretty quickly just delete them. But every once in a while, I will look up the person that it's coming from to see if it's like an actual human being. And a lot of times it's like, I can't find them anywhere on the internet. Who knows what this is? But every once in a while, it will be like a legitimate literary agent at like some literary agency or whatever. And I'm like, how are you not embarrassed that you're using AI to spam authors? And so with those people, every once in a while, I'll just respond to them and say, aren't you embarrassed that you just sent me an AI slop email and you're purporting to be a legitimate literary agent? And a few times I've had those people respond back, and they're almost always like really embarrassed, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's hard work, sending all these emails. I'm like, you know what's hard work is writing my book. And I didn't use AI for that. So you can send a damn actual email if you want to contact me. And if you can't be bothered to write your own words in an email to an author, don't bother contacting me. One woman responded back to me and was like, how could you accuse me of sending you an AI email? And that email was clearly AI as well. And so I emailed her one more time. I was like, remove me from your list. I don't want to hear from you. This email was also AI. She sent me one more email and she's like, I'm sorry, Eli. I have a program that helps me send these out. I will remove you from my list. But like, I feel like I'm going insane. Like, this is an industry, like at least this industry should be one where people are not outsourcing their brains and turning into zombies, right?